Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're into understanding what's really going on in the economy and how it affects your day-to-day life, you're in the right place. Today, we're tackling a big topic that's making waves in financial news lately: stagflation. What is it? Why does it matter? And most importantly, what does it mean for you? Stick around, because we're about to break it all down. Alright, let's start with the basics. The word stagflation is a combination of two terms, stagnation and inflation. Stagnation refers to a slowdown in economic growth, where the economy isn't producing as much as it should. Inflation, on the other hand, is when prices for goods and services go up over time. Normally, these two don't happen together. If the economy slows down, prices usually stabilize or even fall. But stagflation is the rare and frustrating scenario where both happen at the same time. The economy stalls while prices rise. Now, you might be wondering, how does this even happen? Well, let's look at some key factors that can cause stagflation. One major cause is a supply shock. Think of something like a sudden spike in oil prices. If energy becomes more expensive, it drives up the cost of everything from manufacturing to transportation. Businesses might pass those costs on to consumers, leading to inflation. At the same time, those higher costs can choke economic growth because people and companies spend less. Another factor could be poor economic policies. For example, if a government or central bank makes decisions that pump too much money into the economy while failing to address production issues, you could end up with rising prices but stagnant growth. Essentially, it's a perfect storm of bad circumstances. Historically, one of the most famous periods of stagflation occurred in the 1970s. Back then, an oil embargo by OPEC sent energy prices skyrocketing. At the same time, economic policies failed to address underlying issues. The result? Double-digit inflation combined with a stagnant job market. It's remembered as one of the most difficult economic periods in modern history. Fast forward to today. Are we seeing signs of stagflation now? Some experts think we might be heading in that direction. Inflation has been rising, and in some places, economic growth is starting to slow down. Add to that global events like supply chain disruptions and geopolitical tensions, and you've got a mix that could lead to stagflation if not managed carefully. So, what does this mean for you? Stagflation can have real effects on everyday life. For starters, your purchasing power is squeezed. Prices go up, but wages might not keep pace. Jobs might become harder to find as businesses slow hiring or even cut back. For investors, stagflation can create a tricky environment because both stocks and bonds can perform poorly in such conditions. Here's how you can prepare. Diversify your investments. In uncertain times, having a mix of assets like gold, real estate, or even inflation-protected bonds can help. Control your budget, focus on needs over wants, and try to build an emergency fund if you haven't already. Stay informed. Knowledge is power. Keep an eye on economic trends and policy changes that might affect your situation. Remember, stagflation is tough, but it's not the end of the world. By understanding the challenges and preparing wisely, you can navigate through it. That's all for today, folks. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments, do you think we're heading towards stagflation? How are you preparing? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.